I've like reduced my sugar levels, it doesn't taste sour anymore. So it's a really good product to kind of use. So I want about 150 grams of yogurt in there as well. So this will make the bread, or the flatbread, nice, light, soft, and airy. And the yogurt will just, it'll just add another texture to it altogether. So it really is so good. I love this flatbread recipe. It's really, really good. It's amazing. And as long as I don't put too much in there, so look. There we go, 150, bang on. Beautiful. That's what I want. Yeah, I love this recipe because it's amazing. It comes out perfect. And they're very, very similar to naan breads as well. But I'm really happy with like the results I get out of it. It's really fantastic. Good morning, chef. Time to make some coffee. Hats and sandals, guys. How's it going, dude? How are things with you? I always say it. Hats and sandals. Guy, I do say it right. Sometimes I think I'm saying it wrong, but I'm not. Hats and sandals, guys. Guys. Oh my god. Leave it there. You said it right first time. Hope you enjoy your coffee, dude. Right, so. You are cloning me. I think I am. I'm making some delicious breadage. So. I'm going to add a pinch of salt to this. Coriander and some garlic before we start mixing. So. Just pop that away. Weighing scales. Cinder, welcome back, dude. How are you? Are you having a wonderful Friday? There we go. Had to get there in the end. What day is it today, chef? It's Friday. Fun-filled Friday. So a pinch of salt in there. We also want to get some coriander out, which I've got in here somewhere. So yeah, coriander in here. Or if you guys want to call it cilantro, whichever you want to call it. It's a good amount of coriander in there. What else do I want? Garlic. And I was looking for something else. What was I looking for? Went in the fridge for something else, but I've forgotten. It wasn't the pumpkin. Is the pumpkin still here, guys? That was a pumpkin I made yesterday. Oh, so happy with it. Honestly, I was really, really happy with this pumpkin. How it turned out. We're going to have fun. Oh, nearly lost his head. But, yeah, no, it turned out fabulous. It really did. So, honestly, if you guys haven't done pumpkin carving before, give it a go. This was my first time doing it. Really enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it with you guys. So much fun. I'll put this back in the fridge. I'm just hoping it's going to last a bit longer. That's why I put it in the fridge for. See if it would. Oh, I've dropped the head in the middle now. So, there we go. I'll leave it on there. Yeah, so I wanted coriander, garlic, and I wanted something else. What did I want? Salt. Oh, I've already added it. Okay. Maybe there's something else I wanted in there, but I don't think so. Right, cheeky garlic clove or two. I'll put 2 in there. That's fine by me. Need my grater. Beautiful. So, where's my knife? Ah, right beside me. So what we're going to do, take the skins off the garlic itself, and we're going to grate this straight through. So, doing good. Coffee time for me too. Oh, awesome. Everyone's like, morning, chef. Coffee time. I need coffee first, chef. I'm just going to look. I need coffee. No problem, guys. If you need coffee, it's cool beans. Not a problem. Everyone loves their coffee in the morning. I think I'm the only person that doesn't drink coffee in the morning. Jog. Ched, maybe we should make the stew into sea of love and peace. I love it, Barbette. You having a bit of a pirate morning, are you? Apparently my new name is Ched John Reef. Apparently. So I'm a pirate. Apparently. Jog. Right, we're going to grate a little bit of garlic in here. Into the bread. If everything is low fat, does it count as lean or enriched dough? Good question. I suppose if it's very similar to an enriched dough, but obviously you're not going to have butter in there. If it was an enriched dough, you would have the butter in there. I suppose. I don't know. I guess it is a lean dough. I don't know. It's very similar to an enriched dough, but it's a healthier version of an enriched dough more than anything. Mr. UC guy. I guess you could probably make a sweet version of this. Make a healthier donuts, I guess. I suppose you could do it. Well, dog, with that cheeky 20 bits. Dude, thank you so much for that support. Appreciate it. How are you doing today, good sir? How are things with you? It's a pirate life for me. Returns with a fresh cup of coffee. Here's people talking about coffee. And also, coffee. Certainly is. Or it's off that film, what's it? If you were talking about Red Bull. I want a Red Bull. You want a Red Bull? Everyone wants a Red Bull. What's it called? Jim Carrey. Can't think of the film. Can't think of the film's name. I'm sure you guys will remind me. So let's dice this up, this cilantro or coriander. Whatever you want to call it. You know, terminology, so to speak. Or it'd be better to use purpose. Flour. 100% whole wheat. I mean, yeah, you could use wheat flour if you really wanted to. It's entirely up to you. I'm just using white flour for today. But yeah, it's another great healthier option. You could just put some wholemeal flour in there if you want to. By all means, you can play around with this as much as you want. So it can be done, yeah. Just give it a go and give it a bash and see what you think. I don't think I've really made this one yet with whole wheat flour, but I don't see why it wouldn't work, to be fair. You might need to add probably a bit more liquid, possibly, because the brown flour, I usually find brown flour absorbs a lot more water than white, so you might need to. I'm not too sure, but just give it a bash and see it. Give it a go. Do you know what I mean? If it's a little bit dry, then you just add a little bit more, or add a little bit more yogurt, whichever is easiest for you. But it shouldn't do. It should be fine. Right, so we're gonna add the yeast and milk to this. All the lovelies, all the tasties. Get all that yeast out of there. So you don't even need to heat up the yeast, with all honesty. It's warm enough in this kitchen, to be honest, so, you know, it really doesn't matter. It seriously doesn't. Right, so, I mean, I suppose if you were going to get to a point where you wanted that, like, really fluffing up, then I guess you'd heat up the milk a little bit to, like, a warm temperature between 30 to 35 degrees, but I really wouldn't. It's not too concerned about it. Right, I don't really want to put my hand in this with a cut, so what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to do this with my left hand. So this is going to be fun and entertaining with my left hand, because I don't want to get flour in my cut. So this might take a little bit of time to actually do. I'm not very, not very familiar with making bread with my left hand, but this could be very fun indeed. So now this is all going to bind together. I just feel like it's going to stick to everything, but believe you me, it'll be fine. You just keep working on it until it's all bound together. If it is a little bit wet, then you add a little bit more flour, give or take, you know, whichever. So, just giving that a bit of a squeeze, get that fold around. Yeah, you'll need more water for whole wheat. It also comes much more dense. Yeah, it does. I mean, it is nice using. I suppose it depends on what kind of flour you're using as well. I mean, you're very familiar with this UC guy. Different flours absorb differently, and they come out a lot different, right? So, you know, depending on what kind of wholemeal flour you're kind of using, you know, whichever's easiest for you. I found like spelt flour is very kind of soft, and that kind of works really well for a wholemeal. I don't know if you've ever used it. But not for making bread, for like making pastas and things. The dough comes out really nice and soft. But for making breads and things, you know, whichever suits you. Ched, where did you leave the rum? I can't find it. I'm going AFK for a bit, for a while, but I will be back. No worries, suspicious piece of bread. Appreciate the follow, dude, and no problem. You're more than welcome to lurk away. And thank you so much. Why is the thumb always gone? I don't know. You're missing the thumb there. I don't know. I'm back. Mom had a lovely cheesy chicken sauce and pasta. Did you tell her she had a little bit of cheeky coriander and celery in it? Did you tell her, Tux? Did you tell the truth? Have you told her yet? Or am I going to have to do the duty deeds? Am I going to have to tell her for you? So... got yogurt in my finger. Right. Just getting this all off so I can get this all bound together a little bit better. So let's wash my hands. So what I'm doing is getting all the dough off there so we can help There we go. It shouldn't stick as much now. So what I'm going to do is give my hands a little bit of a wash in a second. Just getting as much of that dough off as I can. Chef, you snitch. Chef, you grass. You grassing me up. So. Am I on headset or am I on normal speaker? If I'm on normal speaker, can I shout out really loud? See if she hears me. Oh dear me. I'm only winding you up, Tux. Alright, don't tell Chef anything. He's going to blackmail you. Oh dear me. How would I blackmail you? What benefit am I getting out of this though, Tuxie? I don't get it. How would I blackmail you? What benefit would I get out of it? Right, so let's just wash my hands a second. Delicious. So we got the coriander, we got the garlic in there as well. So if you want to add more garlic and coriander in there, or cilantros, so to speak, whatever you want to call it, please do. And you can even put spices and different flavors in there if you really wanted to as well. You know, it's really entirely up to you. So you're on headset, get wrecked. I love it. It's hilarious, Tugs. So what we're gonna do, give this a bit of a mix around. So get this all folded up. So watch your fingers. What we're going to do, we're going to take it out of the bowl very shortly once we've actually bound all the bread together and stuff. So just picking up all the flour on the outside so it's all kind of combined together nice and well. Brass penny for a silver coin. I could really eat some ramen right now. Oh, sounds good. Sounds delicious. I think I'm also going to do a beef ramen at some point as well. I really want to try and do that again because I had fun making that. So won't be like the long traditional way of doing it. It'll be a very short way, but I was thinking of making like a really rich beef stock and making like a beef ramen for it with maybe a bit of beef and pork. Oh my god. Could you imagine? Can you imagine the deliciousness, guys? Seriously. So good. Right, is that being on? That's not on. I can put this over here, out of the way. So, give this a bit of a wipe and a fold. Right, let's put that over here. Right, so we need to work this dough so we can get it kind of working, get the gluten working. So, what we're going to go